2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty.
You've been here a long time, haven't you, today? You have way too much energy for me.
Caffeine's just kicking in now.
Oh, boy.
Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one's for birdie. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, hello. Welcome to the course.
Absolutely. Love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with a 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. That's heading for the fairway. And let's have a look at Tony Finau from earlier. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Nice putt to make that one. Let's get back to it, shall we? Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
That's the right pace. This should drop. And down she goes from outside the range.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's a good-looking shot there. John, have you got a read on this one?
This looks like around 29 feet.
Oh, just missed. This is a par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently in a share of 11th place. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at 2 under. Just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down here on the 5th hole, guys. I'm taking a look at Cameron Champ's game.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Okay, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the hybrid. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Good stroke. And in it goes for the par. And now we go to the 6th, where this happened just a moment ago. Tony Finau with a fantastic shot.
An absolute beauty here.
Don't know about you, Beamer, but I would have loved to have hit a shot of that caliber. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
If it's up, it could be in. Oh, so close. Just a 4-footer remaining. Just didn't drop. And this one is for bogey. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. From about 100 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Nicely done. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. This was his second. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. It was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot. They've holed it. This would be a great up and down from this spot. "15 feet to the cup." Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And that's for a bogey. And that's going to put him up to even par. The ninth at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas, a great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It ends at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this, because they can go out and see where they're at, because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just, you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well, or hitting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today.
Pretty good shot there.
Even for the day. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. This one's looking good.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Well, this should find the short grass. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand. Ooh, almost.
Let's return to live play now. Playing this shot from 120 yards, 5 strokes behind our leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
I like the look of this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Yeah, that one will play. What happened there? That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, it's in the first cut, and it's deep down in there, guys. Let's see what happens.
That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Nice stroke. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Let's head over to the 13th. This is their 5th shot. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down. You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Looks good off the blade. That's well holed. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
John, give us a small update.
Well, on the 15th hole, Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That one's heading down Broadway. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Not bad. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh, nice line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Okay, steady now. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. It's on a good line. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, nice to hear from you again. It's been too long. We're down on 17. This is Cameron Champ's next shot.
They've holed it. That'll be for birdie.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. This is from miles away. It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? You'll take the tap in for par any day. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Wow. Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. And that will do it for this player today. So, after a pretty decent opening round, Rich, this player still finds themselves a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
You